This is the 2023 Toyota GR Supra. Some say this is exactly the same as a BMW Z4. Well, that's not true. It's not just the bodywork that makes them completely different. There are some differences between the two, and we'll show you that as we give you a full detail of this vehicle and take it for a test drive, so stay with us. When Toyota revived the Supra name in 2019, they turned to BMW for some help. And that means that the Supra and the Z4 share many of the same underpinnings, such as the standard 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine and the 8-speed automatic transmission. But there are some differences, so let's prove it to you. This is the 45th anniversary of the Supra, and when you buy one of these, you get a 1-year membership to NASA. So you can take this vehicle on track, get some education to see how well it handles, and become a better driver, not just on the street, but on the track. The Supra rides on 19-inch alloy wheels that are matte black. Now these are 255/35 ZR19 Michelin Pilot Sport sticky tires, which means better grip. Not a winter tire, but certainly a good track tire. You'll also notice the red brakes behind those alloy wheels. One of the differences in the bodywork of the Supra versus the Z4 is the Z4 only comes as a convertible, while the Supra only comes as a fixed hardtop, both 2-seater vehicles that are super fun to drive. The Supra comes in Stratosphere Blue, Absolute Zero White, Nocturnal Black, and Resonance Ray. The MkIV Blast, which is exclusive to the 45th anniversary edition, which means orange in Japanese, also is a special edition color. The 45th anniversary Supra has a gloss black rear spoiler, and that spoiler rises about 3 inches above the rear deck lid and has an adjustable screw that allows drivers to change its angle to influence the amount of downforce being applied to the rear wheels. The warranty on the Supra is 3 years, 36,000 miles, and includes Toyota Care, which is 2 years of basic maintenance. We reviewed the previous generation Supra before, still has these really nice thick haunches in back, which I like because you want to transfer that weight from the front to the back, get more squat, gives you more handling ability. Really like the look of this car, very sporty and very different from that of a BMW Z4. Coming around to the back of this nice built-in rear spoiler, Toyota logo, that Supra logo. And remember, GR is Gazoo Racing. That is the racing side, the performance side of Toyota. And then you'll see that GR logo here and this nice stainless exhaust. Really clean across the back, and that third brake light down below. It's just part of that original signature. This vehicle is very distinctive and completely different looking than that of a BMW Z4. The backup camera is standard for visibility, and these sport seats also offer pass-throughs for harnesses if you wish to put it on the track. Really nice supportive seating. Black soft touch Alcantara and leather trimmed sport seats are standard on the 2-liter grade and the 3-liter base grade as well, with manual adjustments on the 2-liter and power adjustment on the 3-liter trim, which is what we have here. I do like the white stitching, really nicely done, very clean, very modern, and very supportive for a road trip or for the track. The BMW offers several seat materials and color choices on all Z4 tiers, while the Supra also comes with a black interior and less outfitted with the top A91 manual transmission with a tan leather optional interior. The Supra's dash is fitted with an 8.8-inch display, while the BMW ups the ante with a 10.3-inch display. Full-color head-up display is only available on the BMW, and the audio system for the Supra is a 12-speaker 500-watt JBL Hi-Fi system, which is standard. Safety and technology package will come with the Supra Connected Extended package and wireless Apple CarPlay compatibility, wireless charger, navigation, and the Supra Connected Services trial, which includes remote services, remote maintenance, automatic emergency call, real-time traffic information, and stolen vehicle recovery, and a 4G network availability. While the Z4 offers an add-on package which boasts much more luxurious features, including that head-up display like I mentioned, heated steering wheel, and ambient lighting, none of which is available on the Supra. Under the hood of the GR Supra, you have 2 engine choices, a 2-liter or a 3-liter turbocharged engine. The 2-liter grade is an inline 4-cylinder engine that puts out 255 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. Our test vehicle is a 3-liter premium grade, is equipped with the B52 twin-scroll turbocharged inline 6-cylinder engine that puts out 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. Comes in either automatic or manual transmission, and the 0 to 60 time is 3.9 seconds. And if you want the manual transmission 3-liter, it's 4.2 seconds, or if you're thinking about the 2-liter 0 to 60 time is 5 seconds. Fuel economy is 26 miles to the gallon combined on the 3-liter and 27 miles to the gallon on the 2-liter. Now the BMW is slightly different, as an estimated fuel economy of 28 miles to the gallon. When optioned with that inline 6-cylinder, again, you're back at that 26 miles to the gallon. So there are some comparisons here. Similar drive modes of normal, sport, and individual. Our test vehicle has dual exhaust and weighs 3,389 pounds and is rear-wheel drive. 0 to 60 is 3.9 seconds in the manual transmission. Nice, good weight transfer. Okay, barely get out of second gear and you're already at 60 miles an hour. This vehicle is really easy to drive. If you've never driven a manual transmission before and this is something you're thinking about owning, you certainly want to take an opportunity to learn on something like a Supra rather than that of a Porsche. You just get to be a better driver when you feel really comfortable with these cars. I've been driving manuals since before I was able to drive legally, but you know, as kids, it was a different time and a different era, and I highly recommend that if you're going to race on a track in a manual transmission, that you take the time to learn in a parking lot. You get to do your own rev matching. That's how I prefer it anyhow. I know that some vehicles offer rev matching for those who maybe don't have those skills, but I have to say it's really easy to learn how to drive on a manual transmission, and it's a great security system because most kids aren't taught how to drive 3 pedals, and no one's going to steal your car, and you certainly can't text while driving. Well, at least not safely, and you shouldn't be doing that anyhow. But you can't do it if you're driving a manual transmission because you need everything to be engaged, including your brain. So don't text and drive. Thankfully, I'm test driving this car in Florida and not in Buffalo, New York, where we already have snow on the ground. It's just not a fun way to learn how to test drive a performance car when there's really no good traction, because when it gets cold outside, these great Michelin tires, they don't really like the cold weather. Really great mid-range power on this vehicle. You can place the power where you want it, which is another reason I like a manual transmission. You can use paddle shifters, I know, but you know what, personally, I like the manual. And this is not available on the BMW Z4. There is rev matching on the downshift for this vehicle. You can hear it right there. I do like the exhaust system. It does sound good. Our test vehicle is a 3-liter, which includes the adaptive variable suspension, or AVS, that has sensors that constantly detect the changes in the driving operations on the road surfaces and then adjust the valves accordingly to give you the best force through the shock absorbers. Really well designed. The safety features include that Toyota Safety Sense, which is standard, which includes blind spot monitoring, dynamic radar cruise control in the automatic or just regular cruise control in the manual, rear cross traffic alert, parking sensors for emergency braking functions, and so much more. Cargo space is kind of limited in this vehicle. There's 10 cubic feet of storage. There is no second row, but where would a second row be is some big speaker system so you can get some serious bass while you're driving, or just listen to the exhaust system. In my opinion, that's a better audio system. The starting price for a BMW Z4, well, that's going to start at $54,000, and the starting price of a GR Supra with the 2-liter engine is $45,000. You want that 3-liter motor to have something comparable, and now you're looking at that same price point of $54,000. If you want that anniversary Supra in that very cool orange color, you're looking at $64,000, although it does have some additional features, including a sticker package, which makes that vehicle look pretty cool, and it's probably going to be a collectible down the road. Some of the older Supras are worth some crazy money at the auctions. There are very few competitors in this category. You might say it's the Mustang or possibly the Camaro or maybe the Porsche Boxster, but really it's the BMW Z4 directly competitive to this vehicle. And maybe if you want something with a little bit more space, you'll look at that GR Corolla, which we've also reviewed. You can check that out on our channel, which I really liked. It was a lot of fun. Certainly not the same power plant, certainly not the same vehicle, but it is a GR, and if you want that Gazoo Racing name, that's part of what you have to do. Overall, this vehicle is a lot of fun to drive. When you have a vehicle like this, the only limitation might be luggage space. But if you don't care about that, you want to take this car to the track, have a good time, make this your fun car, this car certainly fits the bill. I wasn't exactly a fan of the high center console, but it's pretty much true on the Z4 as well. It's a little bit difficult when you have to shift, but I do love that manual transmission, and that is something I think is required when you're driving a vehicle that's this much fun to drive on the track. I did not cover every single little aspect of this vehicle, but if you have any additional comments or questions, put them down below in the comments section. Let's start that conversation. I'm more than happy to answer them for you. This vehicle is a lot of fun and certainly worth a test drive if you're thinking about something fun to put on the track, because remember, the whole GR lineup comes with that NASA package, and that'll give you a chance to put your vehicle on the track and learn how to drive better, which is a very good thing to do and also a lot of fun. If you got value from this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee. That's down in the description, as well as a connection to our other channel, Car Smarts, where we give you additional car information you won't get anywhere else. All of our social media, the book, and the podcast are listed down below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time.